All right, so I'm going to do a couple practice problems here about the number of atoms in a mole of molecules. The first question here is how many oxygen atoms are in 1 mole of lead nitrate? And the empirical formula for lead nitrate is PbNO32. So the first thing you want to figure out is how many oxygen atoms are in 1 molecule of PbNO32. Well, 1 NO3 has 3 oxygen atoms. There's 2 NO3s, so that's a total of 6 atoms of oxygen per molecule. So in 1 mole of PbNO3, we have 6 moles of oxygen. Now, if we want to figure out how many atoms that is, we would multiply this by the number of molecules in 1 mole, which we all know is 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd. All right. So if you do that out, you're going to get something like 36.12 times 10 to the 23 oxygen atoms. Okay. Now, the next question is how many oxygen atoms are in 2.5 moles of PbNO32? Now, we could use our answer from number 1 here. We know this is the number of oxygen atoms in 1 mole, so we can take that answer and multiply it by 2.5 because we have 2.5 moles. All right, so I can just do 2.5 times this answer that I got here. 36.12 times 10 to the 23. Okay. Now, I don't have a calculator handy, but you can do this multiplication pretty easily. Actually, this is 3.6 times 10 to the 24th, 7.2. So I think I'm doing this in my head, but it's something like 9 times 10 to the 24th. Don't hold me to that. I may have done something a little bit wrong, but I think it comes out to be about that. But the idea is the process. So if you're asked how many atoms are in 1 mole, figure out how many are in 1 molecule, multiply it by 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd. If you're asked how many are in a different number of moles, just find out how many are in 1 mole and multiply it by that number of moles.